Wes.
How's it going?
Good. Thanks for coming in, and thank you for sending through your pre-screening exercise form.
No problem.
Alrighty, so the purpose of today, we're just going to work through your pre-screening form. I'm going to be asking some questions and I may take some notes. This is just so we can ascertain all the information that we need, and so I can prescribe you the best possible exercise program moving forward.
Sounds good.
Alright, so with regards to your medical history, excellent to see that you've got a good bill of health.
Yep.
But what I would like to talk about and possibly get some more information around is your shoulder injury.
Yep.
So you indicated that you had a shoulder injury on the left. So could you just explain to me when it occurred, how it occurred, and sort of explain a bit around what you've done to help with the injury?
Yeah, sure. So I was playing just social basketball at the league at the leisure centre. I went up for a rebound with one hand. I managed to get hold of the ball, but the person behind me grabbed it with both hands and then pulled the rebound down. So my arm went backwards and shoulder went forward and it dislocated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Did you have to have any surgery to fix the injury?
No surgery.
No surgery.
It kind of popped back in after about 5 or so minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. And have you been doing some physiotherapy for this injury?
Yes.
You have?
Yep.
Alrighty. Okay, because what I was thinking, as we prescribe the program, I would like to reach out to possibly a physio colleague and just see if there's some exercises that we can add to improve the stability and flexibility of that shoulder. Do you find you have, are there any specific exercises that aggravate the injury, or do you have any stability or flexibility issues on that joint?
Yeah, so any time I'm holding a weight above my head, so for example, if I was to do like overhead lunges where I'm holding the barbell in that position, it doesn't feel very comfortable. But you know, if I was to do a barbell shoulder press that's doing the same movement, I'm just not holding it at the top, then it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
So it's just that isolation,
Just the
holding, yeah.
Okay, so isometric. Cool, awesome. Yeah, so what I was thinking is possibly in the warm-up, we'll do some good stability and flexibility exercises around that muscle. All right. So in your exercise history, you said you've recently stopped aerobic exercise. So I just wanted to ask a couple of questions around that. Is this because you particularly don't like that type of exercise, or?
No. I like the exercise. I just, with what goal I'm trying to achieve now, I just thought I should cut back on the cardio just to, limit the calories I'm burning.
Excellent. All right. And with resistant training, you've said that you've done this in the past. Could you just explain how long you've been doing it? What sort of is your likes and your dislikes?
So I've been resistance training since like 15, 16 years old, so quite a while now. And I don't have any dislikes. I just prefer free weights when we can.
Okay, excellent. Alrighty. So in regards to the free weights, I was thinking with that shoulder injury, because obviously a weighted instrument is going to help with stability with that joint.
Yeah.
How comfortable are you around using free weights on that injured shoulder?
Yeah, when it first happened, I did go to machines for that purpose because it was a bit safer. But now that it's strengthening up a bit, I'm real confident to go back to free weights.
Okay, excellent. Great. All right. Let's talk a little bit about your goals. So your goal that you listed was increased muscle mass. Sorry, could we just elaborate on that a little bit, please? Is this for a particular event or a particular time frame that you have in mind?
Yeah, no particular event. It's just that time again to build some size. So I'm hoping to, in about 3 months' time, just gain a bit more muscle.
Excellent. Alrighty. And when you say gain some muscle, what sort of number are you looking at? And on that note, because I know you've got your BMI, your body fat.
Yeah.
Do you perhaps know your muscle mass?
Yeah. So my last in-body scan, I had 38 kgs of muscle. I've actually never been over the 40 kg mark, so that would be my goal.
That would be the goal. Excellent. So let's just set this straight. So in 3 months, you would like to add 2 to 3 kgs of muscle mass to your current body.
Yeah.
Muscle mass.
Yep,
Excellent.
that sounds good.
Okay. Do you know your 1 rep max for the basic exercise, like your squat, bench, and deadlift?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So for squat, it's pretty bad. It's about 140 kgs. My bench is 120,
Yes.
and deadlift's 195.
195. Excellent. Alrighty. I'm sure you know this, but the reason I'm asking this question, this is going to help me set up your base RPE
Yep.
for when I'm structuring our first session. Obviously, we'll adjust throughout the session, and this will help me set your program.
Sounds good.
Okay. So, in your availability, you said that you are available 5 days a week to train, and about 45 to 60 minutes per session.
Yep.
Would you prefer your session split up in the following? Would you like to do an upper body, lower body circuit, or would you like to do an individual body parts or muscular groups on a particular day?
I would prefer to do the individual muscle groups, but what would you recommend?
Yes, so if we're looking at hypertrophy, which is your goal, we would look at training specific muscle groups at least twice a week, and then possibly on a Saturday, we could look at doing a full body circuit. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Excellent. Alrighty, so just so you know, the way I'm going to structure the exercise, program is we'll obviously after a thorough warm-up, especially with your shoulder injury, I will program a compound exercise and then followed by a whole lot of isolation exercises. Do you have any questions around that?
No, I know what those are, so that sounds good.
Excellent. Also, obviously because muscle hypertrophy is the goal, you realise that we are going to be doing a middle rep range, so we're looking at 8 to 12 reps per exercise, and we're looking at maximising those sets, so 4 to 6 sets.
Perfect.
Okay. Also, this kind of training is quite onerous on the body, so you need to know that rest and recovery is important, and also that a beautiful nutrition to support your body in recovery.
Yep.
And rest is important for these goals. So moving forward, the next thing we're going to be looking at, I would just like to complete a movement competency screen. I'd just like to make sure that you can do the basic movements with body weight. Once I've done that assessment, I'll know how to load those exercises for you.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Thank
Any
you.
questions?
No, perfect. Looking forward to it.
Great. Thank you.